Good afternoon. I just want to thank everyone for watching today. I want to thank Main Street Wellington and all the Wellington businesses for doing their part to keep everyone safe and to uh, be able to try to stay productive or move forward towards that direction as we are going to start opening up the economy in the coming weeks, hopefully. But this is a new show from Main Street Wellington, Afternoons with Anthony. And today we have Dave Arcuri of Scent Depot here with us enjoying his coffee while he's with us to talk a little bit about his business and some of the things that they're doing to stay productive and help the community during this coronavirus situation that we're all in. So thank you again for coming, Dave. Appreciate you being here.
You're
And I
welcome.
look forward to hearing from you. So how's your day going today?
It's cold, it's windy. I'm in the house, so I'd like to be outside doing yard work, but
Yeah, wouldn't we all? It's
right.
spring has forgotten about us, and it's
True.
still the tail end of winter. But
So
we're moving forward. Better days are coming. So right now, Dave, how are you serving your customers during all the restrictions going on because of COVID-19?
well, unfortunately, we decided to close the store, the physical store, a few weeks ago. But right now, we're still doing delivery, online, curbside pickup. So we're just trying to stay out there, keep the sanitizer in stock, keep all our other products in stock, which is difficult, but just same old. Other than you can't come in and browse.
Yeah, that makes sense. And it's good that you're taking precautions to help keep people safe. So during this time, what are some things you've really learned about yourself now that you've had more time away from the busyness of the world?
I don't like being bored.
Don't we all?
In the grand scheme of things, bored is better than a lot of other things. But
That's
I
true.
mean, you got to be able to adjust, and I've been able to adjust, to the different way things are now, and will be for the foreseeable future. So just got to be able to what do they call it in football? Football pivot and twist or something like that, or you know.
Yeah, that's right.
So
You got to find your way through the situation. And speaking of
yep.
that, at the end of this, pandemic, when we can start getting back to whatever normal is going to look like, what are some changes that you envision your business making on the other side of the crisis?
Well, we didn't do delivery before this. We're going to continue doing delivery. We've had times where we've been really busy with customers in the store, like for Small Business Saturday. And obviously, going forward, we're probably going to have to watch that and maybe limit the number of people in the store, unfortunately, at one time. I don't know if that at this point will ever change. I think they may enforce, you know, occupancy or occupancy numbers more strictly at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, but we always cleaned and disinfect, before this. So not sure. I mean, we may have to wear masks for a while or permanently. Who knows?
Yeah. It's hard to say, right?
Yeah, it really is at this point.
I think that fire departments, when they do their inspections and, they or whatever other body that determines how many people are able to occupy a certain
Right.
area, I think that they're going to adjust those numbers downward,
Could be. Yeah.
just to make sure that there's enough room for people to
Yeah.
stay further apart.
Yeah.
Certainly, I can
Well,
see.
and that's possible because occupancy numbers are typically just based solely on square foot or square footage. So they could easily say, or, take the square footage and divide it by 6 or whatever it would be and say,
Yeah,
and that would severely lower some areas to how many people you could have in a building at one time.
yeah, absolutely. So now that we talked a little bit about some of the possible negative side effects of this with going forward in the future, what is one positive thing that you think has come out of all of this?
Um, Boy, I mean, that's hard to say. I mean, obviously the support from the community, it's been good to really see not just my business, but the bars and the restaurants and the other businesses just the support from the community that's been out there, whether it be monetarily or just say, hey, hope you guys are doing well. I've had calls from regular customers that said, Jay, just wanted to say hi. I haven't been able to come in, stuff like that. I've seen community members making bread for people and giving it out for free. And,
That's
um,
awesome.
I've developed better relationships with a lot of the other businesses, just talking about what are you doing, or I see you're closed, or so there's it, stuff like this tends to bring people closer together. So that's
Yeah.
always seems to be a positive during a stressful time.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know your business, you guys have a new website. I believe it's shopscentdepot.com.
Correct.
Let's talk a little bit about your website and some of the things you're doing on there. In fact, I think I can share that with all of our viewers. So let me give that a shot. There we go. Alrighty, so we're on shopscentdepot.com, and I like the logo, by the way. I think that's really classy.
We tried. My partner designed that, and we kind of stuck with it.
Great. So you have a nice little COVID-19 update there. I like that, talking about what you're doing to keep people safe and still able to take advantage of your products. And you have these new Essential Hero packages. You got 3 of those there. I'd love to hear a little bit about those and what inspired that.
Well, we've been looking for things to do for our doctors, our nurses, our police officers, even the people out there like the grocery stores workers that are required to still be at work, that are just out there exposing themselves and doing what they need to do to keep us fed and safe and healthy. And I mean, unfortunately, we're a small enough business, we can't just donate stuff, or large quantities of stuff.
Right.
So we came together with these nice little packages that are at a fairly substantial discount, for people to be able to just pick something up that's already pre-made, pre-wrapped, and say, here's this for my letter carrier. We had a customer that bought 2, and one of them, she said, was for whoever brought out her groceries to her when she went to the pickup at, over down at Village Market. So, just something, our way of trying to not only help the essential workers, but also help the people, just regular people, honor them, without having to go, I got to put this together, I got to find this. So just simple, click and buy, and we'll deliver it either to them or down to the police station or down to the ambulance district directly for them. They don't even have to touch anything. So
That's awesome. I like how you're taking all those opportunities to share some, happiness with people that really need it, people that are on the front lines, people that are having a difficult time. And your products, they definitely can cheer people up. My wife uses your products, and she really enjoys them. So I can definitely understand. And she's a nurse, so
yeah,
so she's
good to see
definitely,
she's still at home, by the way. That's not New
yeah,
York City.
yeah. They only took, I believe, 25 of the 1,000 volunteers from Cleveland Clinic. So, but it's awesome that she was possibly going to do that to help
Yeah, it
help
is.
that need. It's a great need. So tell me some about what other products you carry. We have here on your website an assortment.
Yeah, I mean, we try to stay with the theme of relaxation and, um, just for people to pamper themselves. We've moved into some different products recently, but of course, we have the staples that we started with: bath bombs, shower bombs, bath crystals, so people can just chill out from the hectic day-to-day life. And this, obviously, with the pandemic, makes it even more hectic. But we've added some different soaps. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll see we have some moisturizing soap there that we added.
That's great.
We recently added or changed our candle and wax melt supplier. She's actually a nice lady out of New London, because we try to stay small business and as local as possible.
Great.
We don't have any supplier that has more than 3 employees, and they're all family owned and run. And so we try to stay that way.
And a benefit to that is the quality of these
yeah,
products is going
absolutely
to be superior to
Well,
what you'd find at a big box retailer for sure.
correct, because like our bath bombs, we order them 200 or 300 at a time, and they're made when we order them. They're not coming off a shelf that they've sat there, for long periods of time, losing a scent or losing efficacy. So we just try to have the highest quality product. But yeah, I mean, we've added room sprays. We've been carrying hand sanitizer as much as we can get. Unfortunately, I'm out now, but I will have some more in a week or so.
Great.
So and we'll be adding more stuff as we can. We're looking at beard products for men.
You'll have my business.
Right.
Not just for my wife.
Right. Shampoo, stuff like that. I mean, we're going to have a whole bunch of stuff eventually. So just a little bit at a time.
And it's awesome.
And gift cards too, up there in the left-hand corner. We've had a hard time getting that knowledge out there. Those are e-gift cards. You can click on it. It won't. And you can do custom amount or anything, and those get emailed right to whoever you want them emailed to, and then they can use them online. They can use them in the store. So those are always nice too, especially if you have like a first responder that then you have their email, you can just do that and send it right to them, and they'll get an email with their gift card code, and it'll almost look just like that, and you can choose different.
That's great.
Yeah.
For all of those having quarantine birthdays.
Right. Exactly.
This is a perfect gift. I love it.
It was my wife. My wife started it all. Her birthday was on the 21st of March. That was her 50th birthday. My business partner just had her birthday. And if they don't open up stuff soon, and I'll have my birthday here in about 2.5 weeks. So.
Happy early birthday, Dave. I know this is my favorite birthday one.
Absolutely. So yeah, we can do that too. Gift cards are always a good option, especially right now. So
awesome. And let's see here. Let's go off in a different direction,
sure.
Because a lot of our viewers are going to want to get to know you on a non-business side. So let's give them a little bit of that. Some more fun questions. What would you say your favorite food is?
Anything seafood.
Anything seafood?
Except for calamari.
Except for calamari. Too rubbery for you?
Yeah, I'm big on texture, but I'll eat just about anything seafood anytime. So
okay, we'll have to once restaurants open, we'll have to go grab dinner.
There you go. Absolutely.
Awesome. And what Wellington business, other than the Scent Depot, do you miss shopping at the most?
The bakery.
Mad Batter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Their donuts are phenomenal, and Sasha and her mom are great people, and that was, they're right across the street from me, so it's kind of sad. Every day I go down to the store to take care of stuff, and I see their closed sign. They've been closed for almost a month now, so.
Yeah. That is devastating. People in this town definitely rely on their carbs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, carbs are good.
Carbs and coffee keep us moving, right? Yeah, they have the best baked goods for sure anywhere in town. Yeah. Not to say there's a lot of other places that carry some delicious pastries, and not to discredit them, but
right.
The Mad Batter is outstanding.
Yeah, well, and we kind of have a link to them because we actually opened our business. Well, we opened technically on Friday last October. They opened on Saturday, but we opened the same weekend. So we're kind of tied, and we always talk to each other and see how things are going. So kind of a personal relationship there too with them.
Yeah.
So.
And where do you think the first place you'll go once restrictions are lifted is, other than shopping?
Well, the normal answer would be Disney World, but no.
But, Disney World might be still closed.
Right.
We don't know.
Um, yeah, I don't know. My wife and I will probably we go down to a place in Hocking Hills, Scottish bed and breakfast. So we'll probably go down there once things calm down.
Yeah,
So
and you'll deserve
we
it
we
too.
missed it for our anniversary and her birthday and everything. So
Yeah, have a lot of special things to celebrate at the end of
oh
all
yeah,
this, right?
oh yeah,
I think for me, I will probably go visit some family members once this is all over, because a lot of my
yeah,
family is staying away from each other right now, and my wife's family is staying away from each other right now, just to help stop the spread. And we have some family members that are more susceptible to COVID-19
right.
than we'd like to, um, or than we'd like for them to be, of course.
Yeah,
And
no,
we want to keep
absolutely.
them safe
I
and
haven't
healthy.
seen my mom in quite a while. She just lives in Elyria, but yeah, same thing. She's 70
Yeah,
and has her health issues. Luckily for me, my daughter's home from college, so she's here. My other daughter lives across the street from me, so I get to see her and the grandkids at least from a distance. But you
yeah,
know, so
yeah. And with gas prices being, as affordable as they are,
yeah,
it's kind of funny. We could afford to drive to California and back, but
right,
but we can't we can't even drive 30 miles
right,
uh,
true.
with everything going on. Our whole world is kind of shrinking around us
Yeah.
temporarily, luckily
Well,
temporarily.
I think
But
some of the stuff going on we can learn from. That
absolutely,
things don't have to be so fast paced and we need to take the time to actually enjoy the things that we're missing now.
yeah, for sure. So my last question for you, Dave, and do appreciate you being with me for sure. What can Main Street Wellington do to help you, to help your business during this time?
Main Street's been great. I mean, I don't know if I can think of anything specific, but you know, Jenny always seems to be right there with good ideas and putting her best effort forward to help the businesses. And in turn, the businesses, a strong business district makes a strong helps make a strong community. So it's Main Street's not just for the businesses, it's for the individuals too. A
Absolutely.
good example of that is First Friday, that unfortunately got delayed and but she came up with the idea of doing a virtual one for May.
Yeah.
And that'll be interesting and give people at least something to do or feel like they're out in the community even though they're on their computers more doing it.
Right.
So no, I mean, I Main Street's great. Jenny's great. She's always right there. So
Yeah. We love Jenny.
right,
She's the glue that holds the organization together,
absolutely,
for sure.
because we're all pretty difficult to work with, right?
That's true. We are a rowdy bunch on the board, but
So
we love to serve the community and help keep things going in a positive direction. And better days are coming, and we're all in this together, Ohio, as
right,
as the
and it's
tagline goes.
yep, as the tagline goes. Well,
That's
and
right.
it's true. You hit it on the nose. It doesn't. I mean, I can't speak for every business, but I know our business. We chose Wellington one because we live here. To open up a business. But it really is about serving the community. Yes, we want to be profitable. We want to make money, but I'd rather somebody come into my store and leave happy than leave
Absolutely.
with a product. I'd rather them just come in for conversation if they want to,
Hmm.
or if they need something. If somebody comes in and says, "Hey, I just lost my job. I'd like to get a bath bomb just to chill out." I'd probably give them a bath bomb and say, "Here, go on your way." It's more about community for us than it is about business. And we all need to stick together now and in the future. So
That's right. And it's great that you have that community focus, and where I work in downtown at Trent Insurance Group, it's all about that too. And
yeah,
that's why I moved to Wellington, because I love the community here, and working on my 4th year of being in town. So I'm adopting Wellington as my home. It's a
that's
great
awesome.
place to live.
I agree. I
Great,
grew up in Wellington. I've been here 20 years, but it's been a good 20 years. So
absolutely. Looking forward to another couple sets of 20 years for you here in town.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's like Myrtle Beach when we retire and move down there, but we'll come to Wellington in the summers.
You'll some you'll be a snowbird.
Right. So
That's awesome. Well, Dave, again, thank you so much for being part of Afternoon with Anthony, and thank you for being part of Main Street Wellington, and for letting us talk about your business today and talk about you a little bit. We really appreciate it.
absolutely. Anytime.
Great. Now you stay safe and healthy out there, to you and your family, and for everyone in the community watching, we just thank you so much for all you're doing to partner with us by social distancing and keeping everyone safe and healthy as possible. And look forward to seeing you all again. If you have any questions or want to learn more about the Scent Depot, feel free to reach out to Dave on social media on the Scent Depot page, or check them out on their website. And definitely take advantage of those um, essential worker hero packages that they offer, and the gift cards. That is such a perfect idea for so many people right now. Everyone loves gift cards. They love to be able to go and pick out something that really benefits them, and they have a lot to offer. And the supply of new items is going to be growing there as well. They really love expanding their line and offering new products every month. So that's really great. Thanks again, Dave, and I hope you have a great day. And goodbye, everyone, and we'll see you again on another Afternoon with Anthony.
Thanks.
Thanks.